think I started talking to you as if it was Saul, as if it was Sam.
I was got confused with them the other day. They're looking more similar. Would you like a fisherman's
That's a very striking jacket. We won't miss you when the power
Even in the dark, yeah.
Steve, you're not on duty, right? Sorry? You're not on duty. Can I invite you to open and close the door? Okay. No. No, for this later. I don't want to leave it for the last moment.
Flavor is this one? Fisherman's Friend.
Yeah.
What flavor is it?
Spearmint, sugar-free one.
Yeah, good.
great day. Dance was really fun. I never met in This is where that always happens. So when I was this is where all the proper full services were held down. I know
Good, eh?
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
We're good to start. What's the time?
Yeah, but you really has that for us.
Shalom friends, welcome. Here we are in the slum. The youth are meeting in the youth lounge. Welcome everyone. Hey, great to have you here. And this is somewhat more contained and warm than in the big shul. And also good practice, you know. The shul is not just the four walls, it's the spirit that we bring forward. Yeah. (126) Yedid Nefesh, Heart's Delight.
Oh
lighting the candles. I invite Ada and sisters, come forward. Page 118. Please rise, sir, please rise.
Of source of light and truth, creator of the eternal law of goodness, help us to find the knowledge by which we live. Lead us to take the word and we shall speak into our hearts and our lives.
Are you starting there or are you? Sorry?
In a few minutes.
Okay. So Ada, you can just join them when they start or see what. To the youth in the youth lounge, right? Yeah. The youth are planning the service for next week as part of the preparation. Page 130. Come, let us sing joyously to God. Lechu neranena l'Adonai.
Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, l'tzoi yishenu nekadma. Naria, Naria, l'tzoi sheno, bismirot Naria lo. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, Naria, l'tzoi sheno nekadma. Naria, Naria, l'tzoi sheno, bismirot Naria lo.
Psalm 97, page 132. Adonai malach tagel haaretz, ismechu iyim rabim. ענן וערפל סביביו, צדק ומשפט מכון כסאו. אוהבי אדוני שנאו רע, שומר נפשות חסידיו, מיד רשעים יצילם. עוז הרוח.
עוז הרוח לצדיק וישלח שמחו עוזרו לצדיק וישלח שמחו עוזרו לצדיק וישלח שמחו וישלח שמחו עוזרו לצדיק וישלח שמחו וישלח שמחו לה לה
Raise a shout to God, all the earth, break into joyous songs of praise, sing praise to God with a lyre and melodious drums, with trumpets and the blast of the horn, raise a shout before God the ruler. Let the sea and all within thunder, the worlds and all its inhabitants. Let the river clap their hands, and the mountains sing joyously together at the presence of the Eternal One. For God is coming to rule the earth, God will rule the world justly and its peoples with equity. 135, we'll do the Hebrew and then the last three lines of the Romemu. 135. Adonai malach irgezu amim, Yoshev keruvim tanut haaretz, Adonai betzion gadol, veramhu al kol ha'amim, יודו שמך גדול ונורא, קדוש הוא, ועוז מלך משפט אהב, אתה כוננת מי שרים. משפט וצדקה ביעקב אתה עשית, רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להדום רגליו, קדוש הוא. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רוממו.
Oh,
Chadodi. I was thinking about, when I was making the sermon, I was writing the sermon about the poem that would walk with the sermon, speaking about the generation. And I came to think about the poem by Zelda called Light a Candle, which I've read but a long time ago. The poetess Zelda, as I might have presented it here, she was the first cousin of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, lived in Israel and created very beautiful religious poetry. Also a widow. That's interesting because usually poets are young, and here there is a widow who grew up with a poetry and delivered to us the most profound of poetry. And here's the song about the Shabbat, saying the following: light a candle, drink the wine. Softly the Shabbat has plucked the sinking sun. Slowly the Shabbat descends, and the rose of heaven in her hand. How can the Shabbat plant a huge and shining flower in a blind and narrow heart? How can the Shabbat plant the bud of angels in the heart of raving flesh? Can the rose of immortality grow in a generation enslaved to destruction, in a generation enslaved to death? Light a candle, drink the wine. Slowly the Sabbath descends, and in her hand the flower, and in her hand the sinking sun. Adonai oz lamo iten, Adonai yevarech et amo b'shalom. Can't imagine how much he misses you.
And me too.
And with that, let's farewell from the week. Let's farewell from the week and enable ourselves to, like the Shabbat, with the flower of immortality in its hand, descend from heaven to earth and bring a taste, a glimpse of sanctity, of sacredness into our life. Nechadodi 138, 139.
Adonai echad, Moshe
140, a psalm, a song for the Shabbat. It's good to praise God and sing hymns to your name almost high. Mizmor Shir.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר יום הצדקות, באמונת
bottom. Teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer, on the mystery of withered leaf, on the ripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to see, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise, as each morning and night you renew your days. Lest my day be today as the one before, lest routine set my ways. 144, please rise, Baruch Hu, and then straight to, Kaddish, and then straight to Baruch Hu. 144. 146, powerful. Let us be seated. 149 at the bottom. 149 at the bottom. This is an hour of change, and within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Hamari Aravim. Ahavat Olam 150. Shema את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הזרים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושינותם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובכך בדרך ושכבך וקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בעיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. 155 bottom. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. אמן. 157 top. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go it is eternal in Egypt, and there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way into the promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Michamocha 158. Top. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let everyone help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Blessed are you, Eternal One, whose shelter of peace is spread over us, over all of you people Israel, and over Jerusalem. ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, ועל ירושלים. ישמחו, 162.
Not if Rosaline?
Sorry?
If Rosaline?
Oh, sorry. No, that's important. Sorry. Amidah 164, I'd like to invite Steve to open and close the ark. Here we have only one closer and opener. Jesus, please, please rise, 164. Adonai, Sefer Tiftachu, Fiyah Gittirate, Eternal God, open up my lips and my mouth, may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אמן. 160. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומוריד הקהל, מחלקל חיים בחסד, מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, וכאמונתו לישני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמנת לחיות מתים. ברוך אתה, תודה, מחיה המתים. אמן. 170. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. 173 top. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat Retzeh. Start with the middle of the page. We acknowledge with thanks that you are eternal God, the God of our ancestors forever. You are the rock of our lives and the shield of our salvation in every generation. Let us thank you and praise you for our lives which are in your hands, and for our souls which are in your care, for your miracles that you experience every day, and for your wondrous deeds and favor at every time of the day, evening, morning, and noon. O good one whose mercies never end, O compassionate one whose kindness never fails, we forever put our hope in you. ועל כולם יברך ויתרומם שמך מלכנו תמיד לעולם ועד, וכל החיים ידוך סלע, ואלו את שמך באמת, האלה שותנו וזרתנו סלע, ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך, ולך נאה להודות. שלום רב 178.
Shalom Rabbi Israel, Amcha tasim leolam, Ki atahu melech Adam lechol hashalom,
Grant us peace, your most precious gift for eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praise the Eternal One who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch atah Israel Shalom. May the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable to you, God, our rock and our believer.
Ozen shalom bimramah, Uyasa shalom aleinu, V'yachol Yisrael, V'yimru amen. Ozen shalom bimramah, Uyasa shalom aleinu, V'yachol Yisrael, V'yimru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael. 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 Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu v'yachol Yisrael.
Amen. Amen. We're moving to page 511 to the Mishnah Berurah as we're praying for the sick. I'd like to mention Refuah Shlema, speedy recovery to Peter Denhauser, to Ben Gonzalez, to Stephen Jacobs, to Sheila Levy, to Karen Mooney, to Kathy Zinger, and to Robert Thompson. If there's other names that you'd like to mention, please do so. For renewal of body, renewal of spirit, 511. Shabbat Shalom, friends. Shabbat Shalom. For a variety of reasons, in the so-and-so last sermons I gave, I didn't have a chance to relate to the weekly parasha because there were other matters at stake. So I thought I would catch up with the weekly parasha. And the entry point to that is what we read earlier before the Michamocha, that wherever we go, it's eternally Egypt, and there is a better place, Promised Land, and the winding way to get to the Promised Land, passing through the wilderness, and there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. And that's the entry point to the sermon, as we're looking on the words of the Torah of Parashat Shlach Lecha, when we recount the story of the 12 spies, better said the scouts, sending by Moses to explore the Promised Land. And the narrative holds a valuable lesson for us about faith, about courage, and maintaining positive outlook when we're facing harshness. As we exploring the parasha like the scout, we should imagine ourselves in the shoes of those 12 individuals embarking on this monumental task, scouting the land, and each of them was chosen carefully because of their skills, knowledge, dedication to the community, and each one of them is the personification of the expertise and faith and trusted with the responsibility to bring back the fair report that would shape the future of the nation of the Israelites. But then as they go on the journey, they embark on the journey, something happens, something goes wrong. The majority of the scouts comes back and reporting, which is full of fear, full of doubt. They describe the inhabitants of the lands as giants, and speaking about fortified cities, unconquering, causing much anxiety and panic to spread among the people. Only two of the scouts, as you know, Joshua and Caleb, maintaining the faith, expressing optimism, and assuring the people that they can take over the land with God's help. So here's the question. It's actually two questions. Where did things go wrong? Why did the 10 of the 12 scouts submitted to fear, to doubt, and also what makes Joshua and Caleb different? And the answer is the perspective. While the majority saw the obstacles and the challenges, Joshua and Caleb, while not ignoring the difficulties, and I know it sounds like a cliche, but they saw the opportunities, even a blessing. They're recognizing that conviction, faith, shared vision, shared effort, trust, mutual trust, trusting in God are the keys to conquering the fear or the obstacles which we encounter. When we reflect on this story, we can consider the giant and fortified city in our own lives, and the way we all face challenges, personal, professional, spiritual, and sometimes these challenges may appear undefeatable, causing doubt and fear to creep into our hearts. These are times, the times that we live are times of great turmoil for all. If you sense fear and anxiety and depression, know that you are not alone, and know that we are with you in this vulnerability. We share each other's pain, and it is in this moment that we can draw courage from the parasha, because we can take example from the way that Joshua and Caleb embracing the faith and courage, and we too have the possibility to choose how to view our challenges. It's not only opportunities for growth and transformation, even a blessing, even a gift. Instead of being paralyzed by it, we can approach those difficulties with a spirit of resilience, with a spirit of conviction, of determination. We can draw strength from the faith, knowing that, again, as cliché as it sounds, God helps those who help themselves. We do have the power to overcome obstacles that are coming our way. It's inevitable that obstacles will come our way. Furthermore, let us not forget the impact of our words and attitudes on those around us. If you sit, you have to be quiet. If you want, you can go to my room. We are 10 minutes from being done. Okay, my boy? Yeah, then we can start eating. So if you're here, you have to be quiet. If you had enough, you can go to the room. Okay, shh. In continuation to that, let us not forget the impact that our words and attitudes have on those around us. Negative report by the 10 scouts having a profound effect on the entire community, spreading fear and despair, and in contrast, the words of Joshua and Caleb providing a glimmer of hope and inspiration, faith to the hearts of the people. Our words and our action hold tremendous power to either uplift or discourage those around us. And it is a call for us for responsibility, and it is a call for us to girden ourselves, find the inner sources of strength to moving on. May we commit ourselves to being agents of encouragement and positivity, instead of focusing on the giant fortified cities in our life, which indeed at times seemed undefeatable. Let us shift our attention to the blessing and opportunities that lie ahead, and nurturing a spirit of faith, so we can inspire ourselves and others to embrace hope, cultivate resilience, and trust that the path will be shown to us at the right time and in the right space. Our perspectives and our attitudes play a pivotal role in how we navigate the challenges of life. By choosing faith over fear, by viewing obstacles as opportunities, again, an even gift, by taking responsibility on our dispositions, and by lifting and inspiring those around us, we can become the Joshua and the Caleb of our communities and of our time. And we find the strength to face our giants, the courage to conquer our fortified cities, and the faith to trust God's unwavering love and guidance. Shabbat Shalom. We're moving to the Kaddish, 598. So earlier this week I performed a memorial for Jocelyn Simpson, and the prayers were kindly held by Gladys Canar. And the list of your side this week is Lorna Belling, mother of Herb Lewis, Kurt Bendheim, father of Harriet Gandel, Helena Boxall, mother of Jennifer Wolf, Simon Echt, father of Leonore Carr, Hillard Edelstein, father of Mel Williams, Tamara Goldman, mother of Joyce Goldman, Bernard Grimblatt, father of Stephen Grimblatt, Siegfried Hochfeld, remembered by Penelope Hochfeld, Millie Holtz, mother of Ruth Topol, Nerlene Saloner, sister of Sandy Schulman, Omar Shaked, my brother, and Teresa Scher, mother of Gavin Scher, May their memory be a blessing. Is there further names that somebody would like to mention? 598, please let us rise. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא ויברח יבוטי והמליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביום יחון, וחיי בכל בית ישראל, ועגלה בזמן קריב ואמרו אמן, יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעלם לעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו. העלם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושחתה ונחמתה, ואמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, והוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל בני אדם, ואמרו אמן. Please be seated. Thank you. 5 minutes, okay? Peter, do you want to announce on Sunday? Where is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a reminder that on Sunday we're having an essential oil workshop, and there's still space. It's 150 Rand, and that gets you to make your own oil and take it home with you. And on the 25th of June is our next winter market. So please diarise that.
So do you mean cooking oil?
You've got you and this.
What time is it?
It's made for you.
From 10 to 12. Okay, 10:30 to 12.
Okay. And further, notice.
I just want to make an appeal for beanies, jerseys, scarves, gloves. By Youth Day next week. Anybody has any? And they'll go to Hillbar to the feast.
Good. We are within regularity. Nothing is regular, but we continue. The orchestra on the Titanic. We continue. So Monday class, Wednesday class. What?
No, that we've had electricity for the past few days.
Good news.
So let's not talk about it. Let's just keep it like that. Yeah. Let's presume that that's the normal way of it. The classes as usual, everything is as usual. Next weekend is the Youth Shabbat, and the youth are leading the service together with Beit Lechem. They're having a meeting now with Tessa, who is the liaison to the youth. So it's brilliant, and it's a sign to the vitality of the community. Let us conclude with Shalom Aleichem.
We're not meeting tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, as usual, yeah, of course. Tomorrow morning, 9:30, yeah, I wasn't even thinking to mention, but yeah. Look, I want to say something, okay? Like, everything in the rabbinic walk is important. You ask me what my heart is really, what's the group that's really capturing the essence of what I'm trying to do here. That's a Saturday morning service, which is the advanced class. Today we were a rather advanced class. You see, there's no gas breaks when the rabbi is explaining or whatever. No, the service, let it speak for itself. It's like the conductor of the orchestra. His job is not to interfere the orchestra. Okay? So that's it. The job of the rabbi is not to interfere the service. So on Saturday morning, that's really strong. 6:27, Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon.
Shabbat Shalom. Come, you're on that side.
That's the one thing I'm really going to miss. It's a good question.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. From the darkness.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom, Marcia.
Shabbat Shalom, Margaret.
How are you doing? Yeah, I thought we had load shedding.